Alright, welcome back. Hope everyone's having a lovely day, a lovely night wherever you're from. And real quick, before we get started, as always, I want to give a lovely shout out to the channel members on this channel. So thank you so much to these lovely commanders here that you see on screen. Thank you guys so much for your guys' constant generosity and support to me as always. It really means a lot to me, so thank you guys so much. If you guys are actually interested in becoming a lovely commander yourself, if you are interested in any of these cute and lovely emotes, the loyalty crown badges, you want a special role in the Discord, make sure to join the Discord. But as always, if you choose to do so, thank you so much. Just remember, that's not the only way that you can support me. Just watching the content like you are right now is truly the best way. Liking, subscribing, and commenting, everything really does help. So thank you guys so much. And for today's video, I couldn't get some sleep. Usually I would upload later on after class, but I really couldn't sleep. And the patch notes are out, some exciting stuff to talk about. So let's just get started. Let's actually put it on screen right here. Update on April 10th. Commanders, there will be a maintenance and update on April 10th. During this time, you won't be able to log in. Very ordinary. This is just going to be happening during the night. So just get ready to get some sleep. Depending on where you are, at least stateside for me, this is going to be a night update. Hopefully, we don't have another Bready incident where it's going to go into the morning because that maintenance extension was crazy. But hey, if we get another extended compensation, I'm all for it. Major updates though. New Nikke SSR Crust. SSR Nikke Crust, who creates and researches food, joins the special recruit. Crust is a supporter Nikke who provides offensive buffs to all allies through repeated specific actions. When using her burst skill, she grants the party either distributed damage or sustained damage boost effects based on existing buffs. So that's clearly for Bready. Remember, Bready can either do distributed damage or sustained damage depending on the buffs that are given during that time. So this is just meant to boost those effects overall. So it's going to be interesting to see how she works. She is a supporter class weapon Whip, Pop, Ding. It is a rocket launcher and is code Water as well. Or Tetra, obviously. Now it's interesting seeing that rocket launcher because it looks like maybe the whispers in the air were correct. We'll have to see when the actual values of the kit come out, but be a little wary about that. As usual, this is a standard character. This is going to be the final quote-unquote bait before the 2.5 that was confirmed. If you missed that video, make sure you go watch it. But as always with these standard characters, they will be added to the wish list overall, but it is a 4%, 2% chance to get the character. Now for those kind of new, remember that this is going to be different when the anniversary unit comes out, which will be a 4%, 1% chance to get the character. So it will be much, much more difficult. I would not use your golden mileage. I would absolutely save it for the 2.5 Anni unit, which is most likely going to be Siren. We'll have to see. She will be added to the Union shooting range. New events, new story event, True Flavor. Making food that makes Bready happy has always been Crust's top priority. However, this incident makes her doubt for the first time whether she can ever make Bready happy. So Crust begins researching foods that Bready has tried, those without memories or information, just like the commander. So this is picking up after the last event. More specifically, it's picking up the hard mode story. If you remember that final cutscene, she was in the kitchen desperately trying to find something that could probably make Bready happy, and I feel like that's going to be a big focus of this event. So it might be a little sad, so we'll have to find out. Just like I thought, this event duration is going to last until the 23rd, when the next event kicks up, which is going to be the anniversary, which is awesome. As usual, there are freebies with the normal 7-day event, the event shop, the challenge stages. We are getting the 2-year anniversary event, Old Tales, in the archives. Another major event, so if you missed it, make sure you watch that because that was an amazing event. Absolutely amazing. We are also getting the In the Mirror minigame as well in the future, which is great. It's always awesome to see those big-ass minigames get added to the game. It's awesome. Just like I said earlier, we are getting the 7-day event, Crust menu, side story Mudfish. Little Mermaid has fallen into the sea once again, drifting to a remote beach. It was there a young girl came to her rescue. You need to complete chapter 6-15 to get this. Now this has a lot going on for it. First off, Little Mermaid has fallen into the sea once again. I wonder if this is going to pick up straight up going from the past to the present, because if it's saying Little Mermaid has fallen into the sea, minor spoiler warning, but basically the end of Old Tales basically ends with them trying to go onto that weird like tower thing to go to space to the Rapture Queen, and it gets blown up, and all the Old Tales squad pretty much gets blown out of it, and they fall back down to Earth. So I'm assuming this is going to pick up from there, saying that she has fallen into the sea. But we'll find out. And that young girl is interesting because there are some whispers in the air of a new character. Maybe that's going to be the character. That side story name, Mudfish, is kind of telling. So we'll find out. And obviously, I will make a video dedicated to that side story. So I promise, look forward to that. Outside of this interesting side story that we will be getting before the 2.5, which pretty much confirms the 2.5 Annie character, I'm just saying it is probably going to be more than likely at this point, it is going to be Siren. So get excited. We're just getting coordinated operation, full burst day. We are going to be kicking up the beta season of Champion Arena. This is only for a certain, subset of people who really enjoy PvP, as well as who are in rank 4 or higher in SP Arena. So get excited for that. I'm probably just going to be betting. Other than that, though, we are just getting the normal titles, optimization, and bug fixes. So looking pretty good. Other than this, though, we also did get confirmation of the live stream right here. Goddess of Victory Nikke 2.5 Annie livestream. You're all invited. See you at the Nikke official YouTube channel on April 19th. Now for me, this kicks up at 3 a.m. But they do note that there is a 30-minute countdown. So expect that going to be a little bit of a bait. Really pretty, all the nature, all the bubbles. Cannot wait to see the dresses that they give Shifty and Anise. They always cook so hard, make them look so cute every live stream. So that looks really good. And for reference, it's actually already on YouTube, so you can go look at it. So for me, you can see that it says April 19th at 3 a.m. But since there is a 30-minute, countdown, it'll start at 3:30. Like I said, I don't really do live streams, so I will be just covering all the content and then making a video dedicated to it. So look forward to that. But before we head out, I do have one more exciting thing that we have to talk about, and that is our 3rd annual Doki Doki Popularity Global Poll number 3 for the year. Nikke Global Popularity Poll begins tomorrow. So if you guys don't know what this is, basically every year, Nikke lets you vote for basically the top popular Nikke throughout global, through everywhere. And last year, the way that they did it was that the #1 character basically got the equivalent of like a gacha costume for free. They came with a burst wallpaper and everything, including a story dedicated to that costume for that character. And then for the top 5 characters, everybody else got their own avatar frames themed around their character, which was really cool. I also believe the top characters ended up getting a global music, like a background music dedicated to it, which was nice. Usually the anniversary characters end up getting the win, but this time, because we ended up having Rappy as the new year, it might be a close one between Cinderella and Rappy based on community sentiment that's been happening every year. We'll see if it switches up, but that's what I'm pretty much expecting, but we'll have to find out. But this is going to be looking really awesome. Obviously, you can start voting, then we get special voting 5 April 13th. All the voting ends April 14th. And then April 19th, we will get the results on who wins. So look forward to that. That's all really exciting stuff. But obviously, let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Are you guys excited for the live stream, the global popularity poll, the side story, the event itself, pulling for crust? There's a lot going on right now. Really excited. But let me know what your guys' thoughts are. That is going to be it for me, though. So I hope you guys have a lovely day, a lovely night, wherever you're from. And as always, thank you so much for the constant support. Take care and have a good one.